This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on another SEC team, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. On the ground, it's Durham. He's past the marker and still going. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it with room to room. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He breaks free. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Berry. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Nice throw, caught for a completion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it, no problem. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds for the first down marker.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Clark. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down, looking to throw it. Back down the middle, it's Smith. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He stays alive. He's looking to scramble. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Durham. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Sellers. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Defense flexing and stop him again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be 3rd down.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. 3rd and goal, will try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. It's a dart right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Harbor. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Sellers. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to throw it again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Trying to find room. It's Durham. Runs through the defender. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Grab near the sticks. It's Sharp. Touchdown, LSU. They connect for 6.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bring it out. It's Bennett. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
The DB's backing off from the line now. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
He's going to pull it down and run. He's found some room at the 45. How's that for luck? Keeps the football and picks up the first down. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the second half was a handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed to the running back.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The sure hands. It's Bennett. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He hands it off from the gun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again, and I'll take the matchup with this tight end against this secondary. You know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Gamecocks line it up with first and goal. Receiver in motion now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Quarterback sneak. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Back to throw is Sellers. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That is the score. LSU 17, South Carolina.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kickoff.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, one of the ways a quarterback does a good job of making sure all the receivers are alive and in play is you never lock in on one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, you survey the field, look at the coverage, and here he finally finds the right guy for a nice pickup.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll run it here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Finds room at the 30. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks through the PAT. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Bennett. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run sets up a critical third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Having the RPO in your arsenal, you have to have a really talented quarterback, not just physically, but more mentally, making decisions. Does a really good job of keeping his eyes on his read. Linebackers and safeties give you enough room to hand it off, take those yards, and pick up a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Gonna run it. It's Durham. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. 3rd and short to hand the ball off. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
South Carolina.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And it's a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Clark. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The shotgun running play call. And the Gamecocks are looking to keep this drive going. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throwing for his running back, who makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. An inside deal now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play coming up. To throw, it's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun handoff here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Harbor. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab one of the sticks. It's Clark. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It off to the back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. It's a 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Leaning on the run game here late. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Berry. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
The punt team making their way on the field. And you're wondering, could they maybe take a safety here? And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Back to pass. It's Sellers. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Third down play here out of the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the ball is hauled in. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill, the one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild